Good evening, everyone. My name is Jesse, and this is the Auditorium. I reactivity in music for the first time as a musician myself. Today is the return of Mario Kart 8. This one's 8 Deluxe. And I'm going to be doing something a little different here, where, let's talk about the song first. This is called Animal Crossing. And fun fact, I just debuted the game Animal Crossing shortly before this. I don't know if that's a coincidence as far as the name or if it's directly connected. I don't know. But not only that, is that this is all seasons. So someone mixed, the channel for this, by the way, is The Grinning Gamer. They mixed, I guess, this song comes in 4 different variations: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And this was suggested for me to listen to on my post asking for Christmas-themed video game songs. So I'm going to take a wild guess that winter is probably the one I'm really looking for. But either way, I get to hear the whole song. And this is requested by Captain Silver over on Patreon. And if it is indeed Christmas-y, then I will put it into my VGM Vibes 8 episode, which is going to be Christmas-themed. And I will give it the gold star in that case. So let's check it out. Funny enough, I think the only time I've heard Mario Kart 8, it was like a F-Zero song or something like that. I don't know. It was weird. It was something odd about it. Anyways, this is Animal Crossing from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'm really going to be paying attention to what I think is the winter version, but let's just hear the whole thing. It's 4 minutes. Let's go. I'm guessing this footage is relevant, even though it's blurred. Is there composers on this? It says all rights belong to Nintendo, Atsuku Asahi, and Koji Kondo. I wonder how much you hear the music during these kart racers. I've played kart racers before, and I know how chaotic they can get with the everything going on, right? Like all the effects and power-ups and stuff. Ooh, it's like funky. That's actually kind of cool. Seasonal songs. I don't hear that too often in games. Here and there. It's kind of funny because I'm featuring a seasonal song in that Christmas episode. Oh, summer. So I definitely can relate to this a little bit. I can't tell you which one it is yet, but... So it sounds like we're going to hear each one for about a minute. I like the... I don't know. Sounds like we're at a hootenanny. I'm guessing fall is going to sound very, like... The drums are going to go away or something. The energy's going to have to come down. Spring went into summer really, really well. By the way. I don't think they play like this in game, though. You probably have to only choose one at a time. Oh, they just straight mixed it in. I'm not gonna lie, I've been like paying attention to the motif to see how it would translate to a Christmas theme. Ooh, that right there, that bluesy guitar, that might go into it. Even though I still don't think we're in the Christmas people part yet. I can't believe there's been 8 Mario Karts. Damn, I'm getting old, man. Yeah, calm down though, for sure. It's more like Elevator. All the leaves are orange and brown. I love it. It's a cool video. Great way to showcase, Ooh, I'm starting to hear little things. There it is. Saxophone. This will make it into VGM Vibes 8. Yeah, I can see the background. Yeah, look, I see candy canes and sleigh bells. Ooh, did I hear a Joy to the World motif in there? Joy to the world. Oh yeah, even with the blurry background, I can just tell. And there's an aurora. Is there an aurora borealis back there? At this time of day. Localized entirely in the kitchen. That's the second song that I feature that I'm gonna have a aurora borealis in it. In this episode. Oh yeah, dude, they nailed it. Saxophone is just a nice little... Great video, by the way. It's so rare for me to have footage, you know? So shout out to the Grinning Gamer. So let's get some things out of the way. I'm almost positive it's never like that in game. I've played racing games before, so it's probably like you choose your track, which in this case I'm guessing is called Animal Crossing. And then from there you choose your season, right? It's just kind of like a thing. Yeah, I can't tell you what game I'm going to be featuring because it's a surprise, but it's something very similar to what I picked. It's a course, and then you choose a season. So, and very similar. It has, all four, and they kind of all share the motif. So this I felt kind of right at home as to one of my picks, which again, I'll reveal later. So for sure, this is just like, I'm almost positive it's just a mix that they put together, and so you can kind of like hear the whole song as a whole, which is really cool because I like the way they added the subtle, the video, like you can see the changes of it. Spring really went into summer really well, by the way. And of course I should be focusing and talking about the winter one, but I did hear 4 songs technically, so why not? And plus the request was for the whole song, but anyways, it was very blurry, so I couldn't see everything. Although I will see footage later when I feature it in VGM Vibes. But it's really cool that they do that. I can't think of many games besides maybe like a racing game or sports game or something that like features multiple seasonal songs. I can't think of many. I know it exists, and that would be a really cool episode actually for VGM Vibes, like seasonal songs, but with like different seasons. Like all I can think of right now is like sports and racing, and racing is kind of a sport already, so it's like I don't know. Are there many JRPGs that do that or something like that? Or that feature more than 2 seasons? I don't know. Anyways, you guys got me to think too much. Yeah, so spring sounded really well going into summer. Had a liveliness to it, and I'm not sure if I gave it a gold star. I can't remember, but yeah, I think it did. Gold star means it's going to make it into the episode. And because I wasn't guaranteeing that I was going to hear them, but I wasn't going to guarantee that I was going to put it into the episode. Anywho, but when it switched to fall, you can tell like there was like a big change. Like the whole song had to be like transformed. Energy changed quite a bit, and truthfully, the autumn/fall, whatever you say. I say autumn. I say both actually, but it was starting to kind of hint at where we were going. There was like a little bit of, I felt like I heard a little bit of like bells and triangles and like kind of little things like that. That was going to hint at what was to come, which is really cool. I actually feel like it wouldn't be too bad to include the autumn version, at least as a segue into it, But anyways, the winter one. I'm not gonna lie, when I got a lot of suggestions for these themes, I don't want to say I underestimate, but I feel when you ask a huge amount of people, things can kind of get a little hairy, and maybe they'll try to sneak in something, And in that case, sometimes I'll ask like some moderators or something to kind of step in and kind of like, hey, can this fit into this episode or something? But this time I'm taking matters in my own hands. I'm just using the Christmas spirit. I'm just, so far, honestly, all the suggestions I got from VGM Vibes in every episode have been pretty spot on. I think you guys are kind of in the same wavelength that I'm on. So, but for this one especially, considering I just did winter themes, I was like, okay, maybe, you know, there's gonna be some just like snowy themes that kind of just like people want to hear and didn't make it in that one. But no, everything I've gotten so far, I can safely say, has sounded like Christmas, including this one. So yeah, even though it was like the winter edition of it, it was definitely a Christmas one. There was like no denying it. You could see it in the background from what I could see, the aurora, I think it was like snowmen everywhere and everything was white. It was just really cool. You know, it had the sleigh bells and everything. And of course, underrated Christmas instrument, the saxophone. You don't hear too much. I usually hear it in like remixes, like actual like known Christmas carols with saxophone. It works really well. I think Kenny G has done it a couple times, but I'm a huge fan. It's my favorite instrument. So I did a whole episode, like a clip show not too long ago of just saxophone songs in games. And it wasn't a VGM Vibes episode, but it was like a little clip show. I love the saxophone. It's just, but having it here. Oh, you know what? I just remembered actually. I just remembered that speaking of that little episode I made of the saxophone, the comments were like, I can't believe Mario Kart 8 wasn't in here because that game was full of it. And I just remember that right now. So so the question is, does it feature saxophone like everywhere, or is it just always like in the winter? Interesting. Anyways, I can safely say that the winter version of Animal Crossing, again, let me know what's up with that title, if it has anything to do with the game or not, or if it's just coincidence. But yeah, I totally loved it. I love it sounded like Christmas. So as long as it sounds like Christmas going in, and as long as it makes me feel like the holidays are upon us, and you know, we all have to spend money like we normally already have to do, but more for making someone else happy for a little bit, why not? We could all use all the smiles we can get right now. So that was cool, hearing all the seasons. I like that. And really cool video put together. Anyways, thank you, Captain Silver, and this will make it into VGM Vibes 8, the Christmas themed episode. I will see you there. Thank you to all my Patreons you see here. I couldn't be here without them. Merry Christmas. My name is Jesse. Later.